Hi, it's Jess. I'm here again this week with a relationship reality series. And so for today's question, a woman wrote in and she asked me, she said, Jess, is it a waste of time for me to do my own work on me when he isn't? And so this is such an awesome question. I hear this question often. And so my response to that is no, absolutely not. It is not a waste of your time at all to do your own work on yourself, even if he isn't doing that. And let me just start off by saying, yes, of course, ideally, your partner is also doing his own individual work. And ideally, there's also the couple work that can happen. But if nothing's happening, then the reality is that nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to be different. And so the only thing that you really have control over is yourself. You don't want to wait for him to fix the relationship. You don't want to wait for him to do something for that to happen. And so it is so important for all of us to do our own individual work, but it's something that you definitely can take the steps and go ahead and do. And it really is going to have an effect on your relationship. And this is for twofold reasons here. The first one is it's going to really give you a greater sense of self-awareness, a greater awareness of yourself, as well as of your relationship. So, you're going to get to know yourself a lot more, your own needs. You're also going to get to know your own responsibility, your own role in your relationship. It's so easy for us to blame the other person. It's so easy for us to kind of see the faults in what the other is doing. And that's the reason why we're unhappy. How can we fix our partner so that then the relationship's fixed? And so you want to be able to look at yourself and get a sense of some of those more difficult to notice ways that you're also contributing to the way that the relationship is happening. And it's so difficult to see it. So it does help to do your own work to be able to see that. But also it's going to help you to be able to get a sense of what his role is. And so even if you're on your own, you're doing your own individual work, your own explorations, the more that you do that, you're going to have an increased understanding and awareness of yourself and of your partner and of the relationship. Hi there, Jill. And so, the second reason that I wanted to touch base on is really closely connected to the first one. So the more awareness that you have of yourself, your partner, and your relationship, you're going to get to know your needs a lot more, and you're going to grow. And growth that you have as your own, there's no way around it. It's absolutely going to grow your relationship. It just is. There's going to be this ripple effect that's going to happen, even if your partner's not doing their individual work. And so you're going to take this time for you to look into yourself and get a sense of what you're really looking for. And you're going to then have a different sense of being able to express that, to be able to communicate that, to be able to bring that back into the relationship. And so that it's just going to change it. And I do have to say this, it usually will, with the woman that I work with, set the bar a bit higher in your relationship. The more aware you become, the more that you grow, you're just going to have more of an expectation of what you really need. And when I say expectation, it's not necessarily like in a bad way. Quite often we look at expectations as something that's not good in our relationship. It's more so a bit of kind of like a standard. Like, this is who I am, this is what I need, this is what I deserve. And I'm going to express that with my partner. And at the end of the day, your partner really will have no choice but to respond to it. And this is speaking to all of you that do want something different. If you want to kind of go along with the way things are, not create too much problems and too much of a ripple effect, then that's kind of the outcome that you're going to get. So when I say so important for you to do your own individual work, it really is for those people out there, those of you who do want something different in your relationship. And in other words, you do want change, you do want growth, you want some sort of movement to happen. And so that's it for today. Stay tuned. Next week, I'm going to be on again with another relationship reality series episode on Thursday. Also, click the link in my bio. I'm doing a Light My Spark workshop on July 10th, and I'm super excited for that and for all of you who are already joining me for that. And so take care and have an awesome day.